Hi guys, tonight we're going to try a little pineapple chicken. I've got some chicken that's marinated in a little lemon juice, black pepper, and fish sauce. We got some chopped onions, a little sugar, some garlic, soy sauce, got some pineapple juice here, and then some pineapple chunks. So I've had the chicken marinating for about an hour now in the refrigerator. Just pulled it out. So I've got my pan heating up. So we're going to take all this and move over to the stove, and then you can see how I put it together on the stove. All right, let's go over there. All right, so we're at the stove top here. I've got a little oil, a couple tablespoons of oil. I've already got my pan warmed up. So we're going to put our onions in here. And we're going to sweat our onions, not really looking to brown them so much, but just to get them to where they become a little translucent. And the cells start breaking down, they start letting out some juices, and we get a little more flavor build up in there. So it's going to take a couple minutes to do this. While that's going, I've got another pan. Over here. So we're doing a variation, a vegetarian variation of this with some tofu that I've marinated in the same mix with the fish sauce and lemon juice and black pepper. You can see it right here going. We're just going to do a small pan of that. So you can see the onions starting to get a little color in here, and they're starting to get a little translucent. It helps to have a good pan. This one's a heavier pan. It holds the heat, and it's also a non-stick, which is really nice for cleanup. Or you can use cast iron, which is what I have I'm going to do the tofu in. This is a cast iron skillet. Alright, so this has been going. The onions are almost ready to call it good. I've got some minced garlic here. Don't want to add that too soon, because if you add the minced garlic too soon, it'll turn bitter, it'll brown, and then get very bitter, burn. So, alright, so we got the garlic in here. No. Alright, so we're going to stir this around just a little bit. You start smelling the garlic coming out. Adding the garlic into my other one here. I'm also using red onions in the other one, but that's okay. Alright. Now I'm going to take the chicken out. Kind of move the onions off to one side here. I'm using a boneless, skinless chicken, so it will cook a little bit faster. There's more flavor in the bone-in, skin-on chicken. There's also more fat. and it takes a little more time. This won't take as much time as the recipe, say if you were using a bone-in chicken. So nestle these into here, get them all spread out. And I'm not going to use any of the marinade that I have. I'm just going to discard that because it's got the pepper in there, and then it's got a lot of the fish sauce, which is kind of salty. So I'm going to let that sit and brown. And I've got my tofu that I put in a press. I'm going to nestle that into my onions here. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of color on my chicken. It's again helping. This is a non-stick skillet also. It's a non-stick that I can use metal utensils in, which I really like. Alright, so you see we got a light brown on this. So I'm going to take, I've got 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then I've got a couple tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to scatter around in here. And I've got my pineapple juice. So I'm going to bring this up to a boil, then I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to cover it up and let it simmer for about 10 minutes or so. And after that, we'll come back, I'll add the pineapple, we'll let it go for a couple more minutes, and then we'll show you what the finished product looks like. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes, and I've got some pineapple chunks. I just did some, you can use fresh pineapple, or you can use the canned pineapple chunks. And we're going to put that on here. And just, we'll put a little more later, but I'm going to add a little fresh chives into here. Now we're going to let this go simmer for about another 5 minutes. The chicken's already cooked all the way through. We're just going to heat everything up good. And I've got a little string beans steaming, and then I've also got a brown basmati rice, and you'll be able to see what the plate looks like with that. So I'll show you the finished product in just a little bit. Alright, so the pineapple chicken is out. The pineapple is all heated up. I've got my sauce in there. So I'm going to take my plate. I like using a bowl plate for this. And I got a little brown basmati rice. Kind of put that in the middle. Got some green beans here. A few green beans on one side. And then we'll take a piece of chicken. a little bit of the pineapple. Got to have the sauce. Now, if you wanted to, you could add a slurry of cornstarch into here to thicken the sauce, but I like the brothy way. Then I'll take just a little bit of chives. And that's dinner for tonight. I'm also going to plate up one with tofu, so we'll show you a picture of that one too. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy the recipe, and we'll see you next time.